everybody, and welcome to the 6th Nancy Drew game, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. This game came out in 2002. Let's start a new game.
Welcome to my latest case, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
Okay, let's do Junior.
Dear Dad, greetings from the new Deputy Curator at Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I miss you, by the way. How's Africa? I sure hope this letter reaches you in Ouagadougou before you move on to Nairobi. So I got the internship. Your old friend Franklin Rose was awfully nice to submit my name to the rest of the members of the museum's board of directors. What an opportunity while I'm in between cases. As you probably know, the museum specializes in ancient Maya culture. My supervisor is going to be Joanna Riggs, a well-known archaeologist. Maybe you've seen her name in the news recently, in conjunction with the discovery of a strange Maya monolith. Apparently it's created quite a buzz among experts in the field. Well, Beach Hill plans to feature the monolith in an upcoming exhibition. Just imagine, this artifact has been buried for hundreds of years, and now it's going to be unveiled to the public for the first time. The museum is short-staffed at the moment, and they're expecting such a huge turnout that they've closed their doors to prepare. I can hardly wait to dig into this exciting project and learn how archaeologists and historians solve the mysteries of ancient cultures. I'll keep you posted. Love, Nancy.
Nancy Drew, I presume. I'm Joanna Riggs. Welcome to Beach Hill.
Hello, Joanna.
I was just checking the lock on this display case. This is one of the museum's most treasured pieces, a carving of King Pakal.
Who is King Pakal?
Pakal assumed the throne at age 12. Can you imagine? That was 615 AD. He ruled for 68 years at the height of the Maya civilization.
Is that jade?
Yes, the Maya loved jade and used it for many of their carvings. There isn't another piece like this in the world, and it's priceless, which means I practically had to sell my own grandmother to get it.
How did the museum acquire it?
Leave it to Taylor Sinclair. He's a wizard when it comes to these deals. You'll meet him later.
Okay.
Now then, Nancy, you're coming on board at a critical time for Beach Hill. An exhibit of this caliber is not kid stuff. Franklin Rose assures me you're a real trooper, and I hope he's right because I'm not here to babysit. I don't care who your father is.
I'm glad to be here. Please tell me more about the exhibit.
I'm glad to be here. Please, tell me more about the exhibit.
In addition to our permanent collection, we're borrowing rare pieces from museums and private collectors around the world. Soon we'll be sitting on the most fabulous collection of Maya artifacts ever assembled in one place. And now that we've scored the monolith, too, Beach Hill sera numero uno.
Was the monolith excavated in Mexico?
Was the monolith excavated in Mexico?
Yes, a hot young team of archaeologists, Americans and Mexicans both, dug it out of a cave near Palenque. Every curator from here to Siberia was trying to get a hold of it, but I'm the one who closed the deal.
What does this monolith look like?
What does this monolith look like?
It's a massive pillar of stone, nearly 1,500 years old, with Maya glyphs carved into it. We've installed it in the garden. Wait until you see it.
Could you explain what a glyph is?
Could you explain what a glyph is?
A glyph, as in hieroglyphic, is a picture that represents a word or an idea. Henrik is the human encyclopedia on the subject.
How many glyphs are there in all?
How many glyphs are there in all?
Henrik can help you with that.
Who's Henrik?
Who's Henrik?
Henrik Vanderheun, world-renowned expert in Maya hieroglyphics. He's the latest addition to the Beach Hill Brain Trust. I told him I don't even want to see his pointy Vanderhead till he's got a translation on that monolith.
Pointy Vanderhead? Where was he working before?
Pointy Vanderhead? Where was he working before?
At the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center in New Mexico. Anyway, there's a list of tasks for you in the lab. Once you've knocked those off, we'll regroup.
Shouldn't I have more training?
Shouldn't I have more training?
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll be in the swing of things soon enough. Go ahead and take a look around the museum. I'm sure you'll find the monolith, muy interesante. Or just roll up your sleeves and hit the lab.
Thanks for the orientation, Joanna. I'll talk to you later. Wait, any last advice before I get down to business?
Any last advice before I get down to business?
Semper ubi sub ubi.
Okay, let's look around here. Can't really dig through there, can we? There's some statues here. This guy. This guy. Interesting. Mayan artifacts. And another one. Let's look at this book. Art in the Americas. April 2002. Hidden Guatemala. An interview with Prudence Rutherford, who was in the last one, Treasure in the Royal Tower. Guess that's her. I thought she was a redhead. Interview with Prudence Rutherford. By Daphne Wu. How did a New York society woman like yourself end up in Topeka, Kansas? My husband, Hubert Laszlo, was a hydro engineer when he got appointed to head up the Kansas River Flood Control Project. Naturally, we came to Topeka. When Herbert drowned, everyone thought I would make a beeline back to New York. But after 36 years in Topeka, I just didn't have the heart to leave. The truth is, it's my home now. Just as an aside, I find it interesting that you never took his name. It was almost unheard of at the time of your marriage, wasn't it? Yes, well, I never was one to worry about conventions. And where I come from, once a Rutherford, always a Rutherford. Well, you certainly have been a trailblaze. Well, you certainly have been a trailblaze. Now back to Topeka. What about your love for the arts? What in the world did you do for cultural and entertainment here? Oh my stars, don't underestimate Topeka, dear. The arts are alive and well here. We have theater, symphony, another 20 art galleries. I organized St. Patrick's Day Parade, the Corn Growers Ball, and I sit on the board of the Topeka Commission for the Arts, too. This is the capital of Kansas, after all. True. Miss Rutherford, art appraisers, thrilled to be featuring your fire ruby necklace in this month's issue. Please tell us about this extraordinary piece of jewelry. The necklace originally belonged to Herbert's mother, Hester, rest her soul. We never got along. Oh, but those rubies really did blaze, like a burning ring of fire around her neck. You had the necklace altered when you inherited it, is that right? Yes, well, Hester's spirit was just a bit too overpowering the necklace. I felt like I was going to be strangled whenever I wore it, so I just had to add a piece to my own family to balance out the energies and, you know, make it my own. Lady Rutherford's fire ruby necklace. It's pretty nice. Is that it?
Topeka Commission for the Arts. How cultured.
Oops, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, is there anything else? No? Let's see, anything here? No, anything here? Let's see. This is a great, plaza of Guatemala, somewhere in Guatemala. These are her awards. Okay, is there anything else I can say?
How are the tasks coming along?
Actually, I haven't started them.
Well, get cracking. The last deputy curator was like a tempest in a teapot around here. Caused me nothing but grief.
Who is this so-called Tempest?
Who was this so-called Tempest?
I'll tell you about Sonny some other time.
I've got work to do.
I've got work to do.
Go to it.
Sure, thank you for the permission. So this is the lobby, where the, you know, so we get this. Let's get one of these. A Traveler's Guide to Beach Hill Museum. At Kahu, God of Travelers. We have the Rotunda, the Exhibition Hall, the Temple, and the Garden. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's a mission. Okay, we got this. We got this. Let's see. One of these. Finding the Mayan glyph for road. Bay. Temple key card. We'll need one of those. We can also grab one of these headphones, I think.
The knob is missing.
Or not. Yeah. Is there anything else? Note? Probably not. Let's go over here. Moving over around here. Should be a little note. There we go. Addenda to the Palenque Monolith Loan Contract between the Republic of Mexico and Beach Hill Museum, Washington, D.C., USA. Paragraph, I think that's 7, section 8A. Shall make 2 payments of $250,000, first being paid upon execution of this contract, second being paid upon delivery, 30 days after delivery of property. The duration of the loan shall be 90 days from the beginning of the exhibit, and no more than 200 days total. During the period, the loan, Beach Hill shall have the exclusive rights to reproduce images of the property for the following derivative. Works, postcard, derivative works, postcards, posters, t-shirts, coffee mugs, keychains, and mouse pads. Remember computers had mouse pads, which I have right now on my desk. Accepted this on this something month. I don't think I fill it in, but this is Joanna Riggs and Alejandro Del Rio. We'll see in a couple minutes, I think. Let's see. Let's go to our desk, I think, which is over, if I remember correctly, it's over around, it's here. Employees only. Let's go, that's the shipping room, okay. Let's go to the lab. Let's go see him. Hi, Henrik.
You must be Nancy, the new deputy curator. I'm Henrik van der Huyn.
Pleased to meet you. What are you working on?
Pleased to meet you. What are you working on?
Just some light housekeeping.
Why are you wearing that mask?
Why are you wearing that mask?
Oh, these dusty old artifacts are murder on my allergies. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Do you know the deputy curator who was here before me?
Did you know the deputy curator who was here before me?
Hurricane Sonny? I'm afraid I did. If he wasn't losing paperwork or setting off the fire alarm, he was cornering our visitors with his theory that the Maya were abducted by aliens. I'm afraid you'll be cleaning up his messes for a while.
I'm curious about your work. How do you go about translating glyph anyway?
I'm curious about your work. How do you go about translating a glyph anyway?
It can be a complicated process, involving research, piecing lots of different elements together, and a healthy dose of guesswork.
So there isn't a definitive dictionary of Maya glyphs where you can look things up?
So there isn't a definitive dictionary of Maya glyphs where you can look things up?
Oh, I'm afraid not. You see, glyphs are so intricate and full of subtleties that multiple meanings may be embedded in a single glyph. So 3 distinct-looking glyphs may all translate to mean sunshine, roughly, but with different nuances. There is so much we still don't know. Lucky for me, I guess, or I'd be out of a job.
Joanna turned me loose without too much instructions. Do you have any advice for me?
Joanna turned me loose without too many instructions. Do you have any advice for me?
Well, as you've probably heard, the museum is closed in preparation for the exhibit, so you'll have free run of the place. Please explore. The sooner you get to know your way around, the better. Think of the lab as your home base, your center of communications.
Okay.
Anyone who wants to get in touch with you will leave a note or a voicemail here, so check in often. I'm very busy with my work, so you're going to have to be pretty independent, but I suspect you wouldn't have it any other way.
See you around, Henrik.
See you around,
And
Henrik.
true.
Will do.
Okay, so this is his desk. This is mine. Let's see. Let's look at this first, or these drawers. Oh, hello. There's the door. There's the knob. Got that away. Property of Sunny June. He's a common theme in some of these games. He's a doodler. Grr. No Cocoa Kringle for you, buddy. Notes, 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 notes. I hate that bowl game. It's all random. Or is it? Choosing when I pass when the computer passes. 4 pieces of corn, different than dice. Try Pascal's triangle. 1 and 3. Frequency of 4, 2. Aliens did it to most artifacts. Yay, Alejandro rocks. The Beach Hill gang. Blah blah, stop losing my things. Blah blah, stop breaking my stuff. Quit daydreaming. Get to work, Sonny. What's she got up her sleeve? Hurricane Sunny, yeah. Saw Sinclair the other day. Warning, never look directly at Sinclair's tie. Ooh, the audio narration thing is gonna be so much work. Luckily, old Hurricane Sunny managed to borrow Joanna's notes for this project. Note to self, must distract Joanna only after a coffee break. Okay, let's see. Garden. Keep this in mind, I guess. Must serve web. Oh, sure wish the lab had a computer. I just have to check out the latest alien adventure games. www.justadventure.com. Justadventure.com. If only someone would make a game about the Maya and toss in some aliens, UFOs, of course. Sunny's latest adventure game is #1, Temple of the Sky. This museum gig is such a boring job. Uh-oh. Joanna found out about the stinky cheese incident. Big trouble now. I wonder who ratted out on me. Must have been that Coco bandit. Whoops, I hear Storm and Joanna coming over. Better hide this. Okay, that's all. He's cool. He seems like a cool dude. I don't think we ever run into him. I don't know. In one of these, probably in a newer game. Coco Kringle. We can eat these, I think. Or sometimes we can eat them. Sometimes we just look at the wrapper. Let's go over here. This is Vendor Super Archiver. Framing tools and supplies, brushes, Cilios, curatorial bonanza. Sale on bubble wrap. Another package of supplies. Order ASAP. So I got okay. All the information there. This is our to-do list. Sort out shards of pottery. Assemble pot at lab station. So it's good to cross this off too. Priority. Bring a tenda to Monolith loan agreement to Alejandro Del Rio, the Mexican consulate for signature. Order bubble wrap, packing tape, sticky labels. Match record narrations to appropriate displays in the main exhibition hall. You'll need headphones for this, which we got the knob for. Reorder Maya numbering exhibit in the main exhibition hall. Sunny was here. Wait, what does it say? Yummy chocolates. Okay. So, that's that. We have phone. We can call for help from our friends and stuff. Check here. We have the periodic table. This thing, which I don't think we want to mess with right now. We have a little lab, which we don't really mess with, I don't think. We have this, which is do not operate without permission. I think we can do this.
It looks like some pieces are missing.
Or not. We can't click anything, we have to find a piece. Let's see what's over here. Is there any reading materials? Instruction manual, 2000 model series. State-of-the-art diagram. We'll probably read this eventually, but it's for that machine that we had asked permission for, and I think... Did that thing have... I don't know. It's one of those recorder things. Oh, you know what? This is a Morse code thing. Okay. Yeah, I'll read this. This is a Morse code thing. Okay. What's this? Choco Canyon Cultural Center. We'll probably write that down or something. This is the Morse code. Okay. That's the Morse code. We'll eventually need it. I don't think I can open these drawers. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see if I can talk anymore to Henrik since we try to...
Greetings.
I'm not sure what to do with those shards of pottery Joanna left for me.
I'm not sure what to do with those shards of pottery Joanna left for me.
Play around with those pieces until you've reconstructed the pot they once were. There may be a few extraneous pieces, Likewise, you may find yourself on a scavenger hunt for a piece or two, if I know Sunny June.
I'm not sure how to... Okay, I don't know. So, these are for, like, help. See you around, Henrik.
See you around, Henrik.
Bye.
Is there anything I can ask
Greetings.
Okay.
See you around, Henrik.
I suspect you will.
Let's go try calling some people, I think. Let's see what happens if we call some people. Check voicemail often.
You have no voicemail. Press 9 for an app.
I don't think I want to call that yet. I thought it was best Marvin, and George and Ned. There's gotta be something we can do here. We can't complete the pod because of Sunny June, I think. Okay. So
You have no voicemail. Press 9 for an outside line.
let's try to do... what should we do? Let's do the packing supplies, which is... Packing supplies. Silvio's 202-555-9963. 202. Okay, 359963. Wait, I gotta read it again. 9963. Okay. 9963.
You have
202-555-99. Oh, my bad. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay, so these are just the numbers. Okay, 555-9963.
You have no voicemail.
1239963.
Silvio's curatorial bonanza.
May I talk to Silvio Jr., please?
May I speak to Silvio Jr., please?
This is Silvio Jr. What can I do for you?
Sounds like Italian. I'd like to place an order, please.
I'd like to place an order, please.
Have you ordered from us before?
Yeah. Well, I haven't personally, but the museum has. Or yes, I think so. We have an account number.
Yes, I think so. We have an account number.
Okay, good. That saves me a lot of paperwork. What's the account number?
BH119K.
BH119K.
BH119K? Beach Hill? Are you serious?
That's right. I'm the new deputy curator, Nancy Drew.
That's right. I'm the new deputy curator, Nancy Drew.
He does sound like
Well,
he's from Jersey. I feel like.
whoop-de-doo, it's Nancy Drew. But Silvio's curatorial bonanza no longer does business with Beach Hill. I've sent all 6 of the outstanding invoices to a collection agency. And you jokers won't get another packing peanut out of Silvio Jr. ever. Do not call here again.
Oh boy. Okay, what are we gonna do? Maybe we should go see Alejandro. Alejandro. Nothing to read here. Okay. Make an exit. Washington Metro. Now Alejandro, we're over here already, so we're gonna go to the Mexican consulate. Okay. Cool, let's go. Hello. Hello, Alejandro. Let's see what we have here. Information collector. Establishing legal providence is your duty. I just like reading material. A work of art may travel great distances and change hands many times during the course of its lifetime. Typically, legal transfer of ownership happens either as a sale, inheritance, or a gift. Provenance documents are an important means of establishing artwork's authenticity as well as confirming the legality of its ownership. They show the geographic, personal, and commercial route of a work of art. That is, they identify the date of each exchange, the names of people involved, the circumstances of the transfer, and location where the transaction has taken place. Ideally, an unbroken chain of ownership can be traced all the way from the artist's workshop to the present day. Frequently, though, some documents are missing. The art dealer or museum curator has no way of knowing how the artwork has been exchanged during these gaps in the record. When this isn't the case, the legality of the present-day ownership becomes suspect. When researching an artist's provenance, the following documents may provide clues: exhibition, catalog, sales catalogs, collection catalogs, papers and business records of collectors, papers and business records of dealers, wills, and insurance inventors. Okay. Not important for the game, but just some reading material. Ooh, what's that artwork right there? Let's see. Okay, let's just actually talk to him.
How may I help you?
Hello. I'm Nancy Drew, the new deputy curator over at Beach Hill.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew, the new deputy curator over at Beach Hill.
So, you're Joanna Riggs' newest pirate in training.
Yep.
How does it feel to join the ranks with the modern-day conquistadors?
I beg your pardon, but how does a deputy curator become a pirate in your book?
I beg your pardon, but how does a deputy curator become a pirate in your book?
You had better brush up on your history, young lady. When the Spanish explorers invaded Mexico, they became known as the conquistadors, or conquerors. They robbed the indigenous peoples of their wealth, not just their gold, but their artwork, their sacred objects. Anything they did not steal, they burned to the ground.
Alejandro, I understand that many crimes were committed in the name of the exploration, but that was hundreds of years ago. What does this have to do with Beach Hill?
Alejandro, I understand that many crimes were committed in the name of exploration, but that was hundreds of years ago. What does this have to do with Beach Hill?
There is more. In the 19th century, archaeologists discovered the ruins of ancient civilizations predating even the Aztecs. Many of the dig sites were robbed, and the stolen artifacts were sold off to art museums and collectors around the world. Today, finally, it is illegal among most civilized nations to remove an artifact from its native country. But sadly, there are thousands of precious antiquities with highly questionable provenance floating around the Western world.
But Joanna only wants to display this artwork, to celebrate it, so the public will be able to enjoy it and learn about your people's great talents and achievements.
But Joanna only wants to display this artwork, to celebrate it, so the public will be able to enjoy it and learn about your people's great talents and achievements.
If the American public wants to see our art, they should come to Mexico.
What do you mean by questionable provenance?
What do you mean by questionable provenance?
An artifact's provenance is the story of its origin and ownership. For example, how it made its way from a temple at Chichen Itza to a museum in Washington, D.C. If the artifact's provenance reveals that it has been stolen, then that artifact must be returned to the country of its origin.
So the problem has been remedied, hasn't it?
So the problem has been remedied, hasn't it?
No, not at all. Provenance documents are often tampered with or forged to cover up the theft. Because of this, thefts continue and a great deal of art is moved on the black market, even today. Unethical art dealers and greedy museum curators do nothing to stop this.
Are you suggesting Beach Hill is involved in these kinds of misdealings?
Are you suggesting Beach Hill is involved in these kinds of misdealings?
If Joanna Riggs or that overstuffed pillowhead Sinclair had any decency, they would take measures to see that all Maya artifacts were returned to Mexico at once where they belong.
And what if these measures are not taken?
And what if these measures are not taken?
My country will have its due, Nancy, even if I have to begin reclaiming its artifacts with my own two hands.
I see. Well, I should probably get going. Here are the changes to the loan agreement for the monolith. I just need your signature, please.
I see. Well, I should probably get going. Here are the changes to the loan agreement for the monolith. I just need your signature, please. I guess I should give him the contract.
Oh, my bad. Here we go.
Thank you. I have some business with Joanna at the museum later, so I will return the contract to her then, after I have looked it over.
Are you sure? I don't mind waiting.
Are you sure? I don't mind waiting.
You may consider your mission accomplished.
Well, okay then.
Well, okay then.
Goodbye.
Okay, whatever. Bye-bye. Okay, so let's leave. Let's go back to the museum. Oh, let's get those headphones.
Good thing Franklin gave me the museum key.
Yeah, that's very nice of him, Nancy. Oh, how do I get back there? Okay, let's go this way. Let's go like this.
I need something to get this open.
Ma'am. Jeez. Okay, which ones? We grab these, okay. So let's go, before I do that, let's go check out this area. It is shipping, and let's just explore it a little bit. Okay. So we have this little thing, which is an auto narrator, which we'll need for the museum thing. We have some numbers here, which we'll figure out later. There's a locked one. What's in here? Ooh, a locked one. I didn't know they could have that, honey. Looks like shipping materials. What's this? Okay. It's a scale. That's for the receiving, the deliveries, and such. Sunny stuff. We can look through here, obviously. We have Sunny stuff. Flash drive. Who remembers those? There we go. There's a missing one. Okay. So let's at least get that done. This is locked too. I don't know if we'll open all of them, but there might be some we can open. Okay, let's go back and see if that was all that I need to do. Let's see. Okay, so we got...
I need to find another piece.
Oh, one more piece. Oh, wait.
I need to find another piece.
Okay, okay. Hold on.
Greetings.
I'm supposed to wear more... Okay, hold on.
See you around, Henrik.
I suspect you will.
Okay. I'm gonna check back there. There's nothing else here. Okay. The auto narrator thing? We'll have to change this. This is it. And then we just play it and we just, yeah. I think that... Hold on, I might need to take a picture of Sunny's drawing here. Can I just check mark that? Okay, cool. It's, gonna be in here. So we'll start. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this real quick. That's what we'll need. Okay. Oh, and there too, in the garden. Okay. So we're gonna do it in order. We have our headphones, so we're gonna go. Let's go back. Okay. I don't want to go there. My bad. Let's go. So we're starting at A, which should be on the bottom. Rotunda's here. That's Rotunda. So it's gonna be... Let's see when you get this way from the Rotunda. Okay, get in. And then you want to go this way. And then you want to go this display. This should be A. So what we do is we go... Here.
It's locked. It's locked.
Oh, we can just go here.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 19. From top left, to bottom right. Notice how some numbers are represented with bars and dots, and some are represented with pictures.
Okay. Talks about the tools of the trade. Ham radio used to be used by the Cortázar Alvarez Palenque exhibition circa 1955. Okay.
It's locked.
I can't open it right now, Nancy. Jeez. This is not a thing. Okay, now B. So it's gonna be at the end here, the last one over here on this side. And it's gonna face this way, so it's this way.
Maya scribes recorded the official history
get
of the
that.
kings and queens, but very little is known about daily life in the Maya world. Although there are thousands of inscriptions found on artifacts and architecture, there are only a handful of Maya books in existence today.
Okay, Maya scribes, chronicler of the age. Scribes played an important part in Maya culture, and some were elevated to prominent social positions. The Mayan writing system used the logographs to represent either sounds or ideas. Kind of like that. Okay, see? That's in the garden. I want to go out this way. Through these, both of them lead to the garden. So we're gonna go through this one. And it should be one over here. What's that? We're gonna collect that.
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world. Ham radios are often
not
the only
connected.
means of contacting the outside world.
Okay.
HAM is an acronym for handheld amateur
So these are
radio.
off. These are way off. This is the bicephalic altar. Acropolis, Copen, Honduras, late class period, circa 800 CE. This altar was dedicated during the reign of the 16th ruler of Copan Iac Mapasa. The focal point of this artifact is a large two-headed crocodile. This creature is called the bicephalic monster and represents a continuous cycle of life and death. Okay, now we're on D. That should be back, and then it's right by the B. It's right by B. So let's do that. It's gonna be on the side. It should be right here. I'm actually gonna go like this first.
Strange supernatural
No.
creatures, sometimes called monsters, played an important role in Maya mythology. These monsters were often associated with the earth, caves, or mountains. The bicephalic monster, sometimes called the celestial or cosmic monster, may have represented the sunrise or a long journey.
Okay, this is a Maya number system, nothing with monsters. Maya numerical notation used both the bar and dot system and pictorial representations of gods. Okay, E would be... It would be on this side. Facing this way, it'll be on this side. It's right there. E is straight. This thing.
I am Lord Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque. All those who come before me witness my power.
That's horrible acting there.
Lord Pakal is considered the most influential ruler of the Maya civilization. Cultural, scientific, and military achievement flourished under his reign. As with all Maya kings, very little is known about his personal life, since all written inscriptions dealt solely with public achievements such as wars, battles, coronations, births, marriages, and deaths.
Okay. This is the Pakal artifact, carved panel. The unusual jade relief features an intricate representation of Lord Pakal, one of the greatest rulers of the Maya classical period, but the origin and function of this highly stylized piece are unknown. I think this one is connected, actually. So that one's E. Moving on to F, it's back where A was. It's on this area, but it's on this one. So let's actually go here
Although
first.
the geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it is difficult to determine the range of Maya influence. Some experts believe the Maya may have traveled as far south as the Amazon and as far north as North America.
Range of the Maya. Maya ruins like the one featured in this photo can be found throughout southern Mexico, Guatemala, and western Honduras. Even today, new cities are being discovered by archaeologists. Even today, meaning 2002. That's very old. In a way, in early 2000s. It's now 2024. Obviously. G. This one. This is... that the guy's tongue's out. That's weird. G.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day, and 13 weeks each with a numerical day. The two types of weeks progress independently of each other.
Body shaping. Replicas of body shaping devices. Maya use these devices to change their appearance. Interesting. I would somewhat like to change my appearances sometimes. Okay, now we're on H. It should be on this side. Okay. Okay, it should be... Actually, it should be that.
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local kahals. Here, Bird Jaguar stands to the right as a captured lord kneels at his feet. The kahal holds a broken umbrella, a gesture typical of a supplicating captive.
Bird Jaguar and captive. This panel is one of several commissioned by Bird Jaguar and details the capture of a kahal. Yeah, this is about it. And details the capture of a kahal or prominent local nobleman. Okay. Let's go back and let's go to I. It's gonna be over here.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over different aspects of Maya life. Chak was the god of rain. Ixchel, goddess of the moon, presided over childbirth and basket weaving. Ahau Kin represented the sun.
Maya gods, the deities depicted in the exhibit are the rain, moon, and sun gods. Okay, so that's I. Now we're moving on to J. We're kind of there, not quite. J is over here. I think we are. I don't know. This one right here. Oops.
In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry and costumes, the Maya shaped their bodies to heighten their beauty. Beads were dangled in front of infants' faces to encourage crossed eyes, a trait considered attractive to the Maya.
The famous British explorer Archibald Rutherford discovered this piece in 1884 within the Palenque Temple. The text on the slab commemorates Pakal's ascension. Tzolk'in date of 6 Lamont. Rutherford slab. Okay. Now we're on K. Interesting slab. We're on K, which is should be this one. Wait. Okay. Did I listen to this one? Or no? I guess I didn't. There's no thing. Marriage lintel. The marriage between Shield Jaguar and Lady Zog is represented in this piece. Lady Zog offers a Shield and Jaguar helmet to the betrothed. Let me see that again. It's definitely on this side. Did I do this right? I think it's this one right here, actually.
The four miniature gods clinging to the vision serpent are the headband twins, Hun Ahau and Balaam, and the twins of sacrificial dance, Chak, Shib, Chak, and the baby jaguar. The Maya were particularly fascinated with twins, and many of the Maya gods were paired together.
Okay, Baktol Stela. An early Maya ruler, Baktol, is represented as Stela performing a vision quest ceremony. The vision serpent looms over the king, revealing the ancient spirit that is being contacted. Four miniature gods hang onto the body of the vision serpent. Okay. That was K. Now we're on L, which is back inside. on the other side, though. It's on that side. What does that say? Maya arts and crafts. Maya were known for their functional and stylistic expertise in pottery, painting, architecture, and jewelry. Artisans worked with a variety of materials, including clay, jade, gold, limestone, and wood. The variety of tools and materials used by the Maya demonstrated complex and thriving trade system. Okay, there's only one thing here, which is this. So let's look at this.
Ceramic bowls, such as the one featured in this exhibit, may have been used as vessels for burnt offerings of incense or corn. This bowl was either dedicated to or used to supplicate the god of war, Balak.
Offering bowl, yeah, this makes sense. Offering bowl is the war god Balak. The logograph for black is represented on the base of the bowl.
Ceramic bowls, such as the one featured.
Okay, thanks. Thank you very much. Nothing here to note. So that's L. Now we're on M, which is over here. I should also read these, but it's probably optional. Tell us what ones there are. What does it say? Henrik, Joanna, Pakal, also known as blah blah blah. Pakal's name translates to shield, was born in 603 CE and ascended the throne in 615 CE at the age of 12. Considered both a priest, king, and military ruler, Pakal claimed divine descendant and ruled the great Maya city-state of Palenque for 68 years until his death in 683 CE. The 11th ruler of Palenque, Pakal was responsible for the majority of the city's construction. His ancestry and accomplishments are immortalized in Palenque's temples and palaces, especially the Temple of the Inscriptures, which are the primary sacred site in Palenque, and later the shrine for Pakal's tomb. Pakal was buried wearing the jade death mask you see here. Not there. The mask was meant to distinguish Pakal as royalty even in the afterlife. Much of what we know about King Pakal and the Maya civilization over which he presided has been pieced together by translating the glyph and inscriptions of his tomb. Okay, this is M. Let's go like this first.
Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in 615 CE. Maya tradition required that the kingship be handed down from father to son, but Lady Zach Cook broke this custom by establishing herself as a deity. This gave her the power to justify the new royal lineage. Because his mother had been deified, Pakal often referred to himself as the first true king.
Okay, Pakal's ascension, this relief. Pakal's mother offers her son the divine crown for his ascension to the throne. Lady Zach Cook was a powerful figure in Maya history and established the Pakal dynasty. Okay, now we have, I think, two more, N and O. N is going to be over here. Right here.
The Maya ball game was a religious activity as well as a spectator sport. Players would propel a rubber ball through a small stone hoop using their thighs, hips, and forearms. It is believed that the players were often sacrificed after a game.
Maya ball game artifacts.
The Maya...
Got it. And then we got O, which is over here.
Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya. In this panel, 3 captives wear garments associated with bloodletting. A variety of instruments, including stingray spines, thorns, and bone awls, were employed for this activity. Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya.
This limestone panel depicts the presentation of 3 captives to the throne of Shield Jaguar II. Okay, interesting. Okay, I don't really care for my artifacts, honestly, I'm not. So I think we got all of them, so now we just go back to this area and we do it. Okay.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example.
I think it's...
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world.
Yeah. That one seems right. Oh, that's D, B, C, D. B, let's hear it.
Maya scribes recorded the official history of...
That one seems right. C, I'm gonna try...
In addition to...
No, I'm gonna try.
Strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters, played an important role in Maya mythology.
Okay, D.
Strange.
The four miniature gods clinging to the vision.
In addition to adorning,
Maya scry.
No.
the Maya
There
used
you go.
different methods to represent numbers. Here,
E. Spakal. I remember. E was.
I am Lord Pakal,
Yeah.
ruler.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known,
No,
it
it
is
isn't right. I wrote some of these down. Let me see. Oh, there's some in the middle, I think. D, those are good. Okay, let's do the middle. This one. G.
the date on this,
Nope.
the four miniature gods clinging to the
No.
ritualized bloodletting was a common practice.
the Maya ball game.
No.
In addition to
That's right.
the Maya kings were often in a
Maya
protracted state of
kings.
war with
The Maya were
That
pantheistic.
one seem right. J. I think this one is also talking about Pascal.
There, that looks like it's in order.
Oh, okay. Cool. So let me go cross those off. Let me cross off them off right now. Yes.
I'd better check to see if I'm done with that.
Okay. Seems good. Oh, I did that. I didn't do that. Okay. Let's talk to Henrik. Oh, he's not there. Oh, shoot.
I need to find another piece.
We'll have to catch him at another time. He's not there. Shoot. Okay. So let me see if Joanna's still in her thing. Sometimes things are You'll see that some things are kind of off because it's. Oh, there's other shit.
It's locked.
Oh, I think it's late. I think I should go to sleep. Hold on. Is there a way to go to sleep? I think it might be late. Colonial Hotel, yeah. Yeah, it's late. Why am I such a dumbass? Okay, wait, let me see. Oh, I guess not. So I'll go to bed. Let's see, can I go to bed? Can I? Can I go to bed? Oh, I guess I have time to do my time thing. And that's where we, let's go, set alarm. Okay, we're gonna set it to about, AM. No, it should be PM. 10? Okay, I'm gonna look around my room first since I just came in here. Interestingly, I just ended up at the museum. Spend the night there. Okay, let's look at a computer. Togo! Okay, let's look here. So this is just our notes, technically. See, notes. Dad's friend Franklin Rose asked me to volunteer as an assistant curator at the Beach Hill Museum. The museum is preparing an exhibit of the ancient civilization of the Maya that includes a monolith recently excavated in Mexico. Met my boss Joanna Riggs, who showed me the museum's prized possession, a carving Maya king. Pakala ruled over the blah blah blah. This is just the shit that's been happening. Found some diskette information. Diskette has helped me with my tasks. Be sure to check out Bess and George. We can look at the diskette here. Let's check in with Best and George though. Sure, why not? 1 5 2 3 5 5 5 4 4 6 8. Hello. Did I do it wrong? Did I do that right? 1, 5, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 6, 8. Am I waking them up? Is that it? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, let's go check if the Beach Hill Museum is even open again. It might be too early. I might have screwed up. I know it's daytime, honey. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can talk to the guy again. My lab partner. Let's see if he's actually there. We'll talk to us George another time. How you doing, Henrik? Where are you? Oh, wrong. I'm lost. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, there he is. Hello.
Greetings.
Okay. I'm supposed to order more packaging supplies, but the company says it won't do business with us anymore. Does Beach Hill have bills it can't pay?
I'm supposed to order more packing supplies, but the company says they won't do business with us anymore. Does Beach Hill have bills it can't pay?
No comment.
But Henrik, how am I supposed to get this order taken care of?
But Henrik, how am I supposed to get this order taken care of?
I hereby absolve you of that task. If Joanna wants things shipped, she can stuff them into garbage bags for all I care.
Okay. Can I give the ham radio a try?
Can I give that ham radio a try?
Absolutely not. The radio is a tool, not a toy. One has to be extremely careful about the kind of information one sends out over the airwaves. And I do not have time to monitor you.
I'm a child.
And besides, the vacuum tubes have been terribly fussy lately.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If another one blows, I think I'll go mental.
What is the Spectro X RKO analyzer for?
What is the Spectro X Archeo analyzer for?
It's used for identifying chemical compounds that are found on artifacts, traces of ink, blood, charcoal, and other substances. The beauty of the machine is that it can collect these traces without damaging the artifact in any way. But it cost us a fortune, so don't fiddle with it unless you get Joanna's permission.
See you around, Henrik.
Bye.
Okay, I still need to find the other one. Okay, I guess we can't do that. Let me see, is that absolved of my task?
I didn't finish it yet. I'd better check to see if I'm done with that.
I better check to see if I'm done with that. Okay, shut up. Okay. Why don't we go check out the garden again? I guess. Which would be... we want to check out this thing. This thing is cute. Okay. I believe.
This side looks damaged.
And then we hear footsteps. Yep. I remember. Hello?
Nancy Drew, or should I say, Detective Drew. I'm Sinclair.
You're freaky. Who told you I was a detective? What's with that tie?
Who told you I was a detective?
I was at a meeting with the BOD recently,
The
and I caught
bod.
wind of your appointment and your credentials. Very impressive, if I do say so myself.
You're being a little off, dude. The bod?
The BOD?
That would be the board of directors,
Got
those
it.
cranky old cats. They do keep the ducks squared away around here, I'll give them that. So, how's this for a specimen? Ever seen $1 million worth of rock before?
Do diamonds count? Are you
Do
impressed by
diamonds
that?
count?
Ouch. Well, they did say you were sharp. Seriously, though, thank goodness you're here. I'm afraid the museum may be in terrible jeopardy.
What kind of jeopardy?
What kind of jeopardy?
Joanna told me to butt out, but I'm so fond of Beach Hill, I just hate to see it fall prey to scoundrels.
What scoundrels?
What scoundrels?
It's a sensitive subject. Meet me in my office later and I'll explain everything then.
You've got me worried. Can we talk now?
You've got me worried. Can't we talk now?
Just meet me later. 707 Bing Cherry Boulevard. I've got to go. Enjoy your first day at Beach Hill.
Thank you, ass. Weirdo. I don't know what to do with the information. Let's look
Interesting.
closer. Yeah, let's look closer at it, I think. Nothing there. We can also turn it, I believe. We just gotta back up. Back up, back up, back up. Somehow we gotta back up. Back up. Oh, there we go. Turn, turn, turn.
Looks like this side is missing a part.
No, duh, Nancy. Okay, we can leave. Okay. Let's get out of here. Why don't we? I might want to try calling Bess and George again. Let's try doing that, see what they can come up with for us. Oh, that's a Colonial Hotel. Okay. Let's see if we can actually call them. 1 5 2 3 1 2 3 4 4 6 8. Hello? Come on, answer, dude.
Hello?
There we go.
Hey, Bess, it's me, Nancy. What's new?
It's pouring rain. George and I are in the
I knew there
middle
were
of a
some.
game of Go Fish, and I'm winning. Don't believe a word she says, Nancy. Last hand, I made mincemeat out of her. Anyway, we don't want to make you homesick. How's the internship going?
So far, so good. There's a lot of excitement about the upcoming exhibit, especially since we have the Palenque monolith.
The who?
The monolith. It's a giant block of stone recently excavated from a cave near Palenque in Mexico. Apparently, it's a very big deal. They think it's 1,500 years old.
So, have you seen it? This, monolith?
Yeah, it's humongous. Must weigh a ton.
Like how big? As big as a refrigerator?
Maybe Bigfoot's refrigerator.
Sorry, Nancy, but how would a person tell this monolith apart from, say, some other big rock?
Well, for one thing, it has Maya glyphs carved into it.
Glyphs?
Pictures that represent words or ideas, also known as logographs. Joanna says the glyphs might be a message from King Pakal.
What kind of message?
We don't know yet. Henrik Vanderheun, Beach Hill's epigrapher, is working on a translation.
Who was King Pakal?
He's considered one of the great Maya rulers. He reigned at the height of the Maya civilization.
Well, Nancy, you're sounding very curatorial. Very curatorial indeed. We've been worried that you would be a little bored without a mystery to solve, but it sounds like your brain will have plenty to chew on.
The whole Maya culture is a mystery to me at the moment. The last thing I'm going to be is bored. I'm sure of that.
Speaking of kings, this card game's not over yet, Bess. Yes, well, I hope you've got plenty of bait for your fishing pole, dear cousin.
Okay, you two. I'll call back later.
Call back soon. Yeah, and good luck.
Bye. Okay. We're gonna check out, since we have nothing better to do here, let's check out.
I need a disc. I need a disc.
Oh, we put it in here. Okay. Got it. Floppy disk. Please enter your password. Shoot. I don't think I have it. I feel like it's Coco Kringle, though. Oh, it works. Okay, stuff to do. Convomatic narrations. JR is hounding me to get this done, but I can't keep all of them straight. The headphones will help me figure out what is playing the display, and the convomatic machine in the storage room will let me change what plays in the exhibit. So where am I going wrong? I definitely know that the following match. So B, narration A, E, blah, blah, blah. We already did that. Stuff to forget. System login Sunny June, system password space baby. 10 book quizzes. I think those are for the thing. I can't figure out the answer to the level 2 quiz question about the matchmaker, and Henrik isn't speaking to me right now. He's way too touchy about that old ham radio, so either I'm blinded as a bat and can't find the exhibit that has the answer, or we just never put it in. Details. Joanna's no help on this, so I'll just have to wait for a horde of visitors getting very frustrated with this question once we open the museum. I'll let Henrik deal with the trauma. Came up with a great question for level 3, but Henrik hates it. Once I get some time, I'll make an exhibit for this. Just don't know where I can get my hands on one. Wonder if Joanna will spring a trip for me to go down to Guatemala. Stuff to remember. Dots, bars, and gods. Sunny's I'd rather be counting sheep guide to the Maya number system. Zero looks like a turtle shell, but no turtle. 1 dot equals 1. 2 dots equals 2. Keep this in mind. 1 bar equals 5, so 2 bars, 2 times 5, or 7. Picture this. Each dot is an individual fingerprint, greasy from spicy wontons, and the bar represents a whole hand, like a set of 5 fingers. A bar with a dot next to it is 5 plus 6. 5 plus 1 equals 6. So 3 bars and a dot, 16. Yes. Bars are... It'll be 5, 5, and 1. Bars are 5, 5, 5, and 1. Bars are usually vertically up and down. Dots should be to the left of the bars. Here's a catch. If it doesn't look exactly like a dot or a bar, it doesn't count. Squigglies, ovals, incomplete dots, crooked bars, chocolate bars, mini stars, horseshoes, shamrocks, diamonds, half moons, scribbles, dribbles. None of these count. Also, the Maya often put decorative marks next to their numbers, so just ignore anything that's not a bar and or a dot. I repeat, anything that doesn't look like a plain old dot or bar is out. Easy as sleeping on the job, right? Not quite. Some gods also represent numbers. They're pretty tough to pick out at first, but they'll grow on you, just like mold on cheese. Gross. Some good old rule of thumb. 1, Hun, has fish lips. That's called a Hun. Okay, has fish lips, a really big nose, and a set of good teeth. Ka has a big hat with 5 fingers and a semi-oval in it. These are the characters. 3, Ox, if it looks like a doctor. 4, Khan has his or her tongue sticking out. Ho has wrinkles and a fancy hat. Wak wears an eye patch with an X on it. 7, Wook wears rectangular glasses, small oval on the forehead. 8 has a curly forehead ornament and a peace symbol on cheek. Bolon has a beard or acne. Lahan looks like death, no nose, a removable jaw. Bullock is frothing at the mouth and has 3 curly ovals at the head. Laka, Kalaham has a T on the cheek. Kanalahan, 15, all look like the original numbers put with the removable jaw of Lahan. Okay. Step to remember, step to work on. Dissertation topic. The demise of the American ancient Maya, a drought, plague, or UFO. Why and how did Maya civilization disappear so quickly? Maya were sophisticated astronomers. Were they trying to achieve space travel? Great Amerindian civilizations like the Maya and Inca believed to have contact with extraterrestrials. Where the temples actually control towers? Research. 20th Cartist Manuel Mendoza and spacecraft motive. Research claims that Maya disappearance on Earth was due to departure for other worlds. Research claims that many flying saucers sighted today are being piloted by Maya elders. Okay, so that's that. What's this? Nothing? Okay. Look at my dog Togo. He's so cute. That was a lot to read. Okay. So the museum login was S June and the password was, I think, Space Baby, so we'll keep that in mind. I think we can check. No, probably not. Let's exit. Let's go to Taylor Sinclair's office. Hello.
It's about time. Oh, my fears are like maggots infesting my poor old carcass.
That's just...
Want a cookie? They're from Oaxaca.
After you said that. Thanks, but I'm trying to cut back. Good for you, Nancy. Don't take this weirdo's cookie. Now what's going on?
Thanks, but I'm trying to cut back. Now, what's going on?
The art world is being ransacked, Nancy. Prudence Rutherford, a major patron of the arts, had her fire ruby necklace stolen from her villa in Topeka. 2 weeks later, a whole display case full of rare Maya artifacts was heisted from a museum in New Mexico.
Do you think there's a connection between the two thefts?
Do you think there's a connection between the two thefts?
Who knows? I'm just telling you, this community, our friends and colleagues, my people are being systematically trounced by thugs. Who's to say Beach Hill won't be next? You've got to do something.
Does Joanna share your concerns?
Does Joanna share your concerns?
I've urged Joanna to approach the board about making some security upgrades, but she just keeps saying that the timing isn't right to ask for money.
I understand your concern, but what can I do to help?
I understand your concern, but what can I do to help?
We need your eagle eyes. We need your bat ears. We need you to sniff out the stink of trouble.
Okay, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I'm just a detective, you know. I'm not
I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I'm just a detective, you know. I'm not bionic.
Don't play modest mouse with me.
Okay, no more flattery. Hey, that's an interesting piece there by your desk. Something tells me it's not a Maya artifact. It's an art piece.
Okay, no more flattery. Hey, that's an interesting piece there by your desk. Something tells me it's not a Maya artifact.
How about that rubber shark? The artist's name is Poppy Dada.
It's ugly.
She's a teenager in South Dakota. The art world is going bananas over her stuff. I'll unload that one for some serious dinero.
Is Poppy Dada her real name?
Is Poppy Dada her real name?
I don't know.
Joanna says you performed an act of wizardry in helping Beach Hill acquire the Pakal carving.
Joanna says you performed an act of wizardry in helping Beach Hill acquire the Pakal carving.
Getting those provenance docs together was a pig and a half. Oh, they're on the up and up, I assure you. But to have been at the height of my career back before the crackdown, those were the days.
A pig and a half.
A pig and a half?
Maybe sometime I'll tell you a sad story I call How Mexico Lost Its Sense of Humor. Not today, though, Nancy.
Alejandro says you're unethical, a modern-day conquistador, that you're robbing Mexico of its cultural history, and possibly you are.
Alejandro says you're unethical, a modern-day conquistador. That you're robbing Mexico of its cultural history.
And I say Alejandro is the real bully of the playground. A lunch money extortionist who loves nothing more than to see the other boys and girls go hungry.
When you sell a piece of art, what kind of commission do you get?
When you sell a piece of art, what kind of commission do you get?
Standard, 10%. It's no king's ransom, unless of course you sell something for $1 million. Too bad I'm not allowed to put that monolith
the way he's
on the
talking
market,
is giving me weird, creepy vibes. Okay, I better get going. Bye.
I'd better get going.
See you around.
Never in your entire life will you see me around. Only, I don't know. Ew. No, that's a red flag right there. Okay. Let's continue. Let's go back to the Beach Hill Museum. And I will go see if she's in there. Thank you. I'm gonna go see if I can talk to her. Hello.
How are the tasks coming
I'm
along?
not sure what to do with those shards of pottery in the lab.
I'm not sure what to do with those shards of pottery in the lab.
Henrik can help you with that.
Why did you become a museum curator?
Why did you become a museum curator?
I became a curator because I want to help make artifacts available to as many people as possible. That's all that matters, isn't it? Unless you're Alejandro Del Rio.
When did Henrik come on board?
When did Henrik come on board?
I got an email from him one day saying he heard the news about Beach Hill getting the monolith. He said he'd drop everything to come here and translate those glyphs. He was even willing to take a pay cut. What could I say except giddy up? You're hired.
Do you think Alejandro would go to extreme measures like stealing to reclaim Mexico's artifacts?
Do you think Alejandro would go to extreme measures like stealing to reclaim Mexico's artifacts?
Who knows?
I've got work to do.
I've got work to do.
Go to it.
Bye. Okay. Now let's try to go into the thing. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go, I think, this way. We're gonna go through the lab. But there will be a siren going off here.
Beach Hill's been hit. Sit tight, Nancy. The police are on their way.
Okay. So someone stole an artifact
I
here.
should talk to Joanna before I touch anything.
Okay. Let's go talk to Joanna.
Come in.
Sounds like an intercom, to be honest.
Someone has cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate.
I'm sorry about the theft, Joanna. It must be a terrible loss for the museum.
I'm sorry about the theft, Joanna. It must be a terrible loss for the museum.
That's the understatement of the year.
Did the police find any clues around the display case?
Did the police find any clues around the display case?
The police took some samples for the crime lab, but they couldn't promise any overnight results. So if you want to put your little magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
What were the initial findings?
What were their initial findings?
Who knows? Right now, my priority is to get a move on this insurance claim.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi sabubi.
Semper ubi sabubi to you too. Okay, thank you. Whatever. Now there's this thing here, remember, that you can go here. Oops, sorry. There you go. Close that up. We can go back over here and inspect it. It's a handprint. We're gonna have to find out what the hell it's made out of. Okay. Let's go back to the lab. We need the second piece for the pottery. That's all I know. So there's this note, I think it's from Henrik. Nancy, something's come up and I'll be gone for a bit. Your mission in the meantime, run through the temple activities to verify that all questions can be answered based on info available elsewhere in the museum. We don't want a little rascal rebellion on our hands when the exhibit opens, now do we? Be back ASAP, thanks Henrik. Okay, and I don't have any of the other stuff done, so what we'll do is that we will with that information. We can explore up here just to look around, I guess. This is the temple. Where the activities are. This is the cool part of the whole game. So there's like 3, and you gotta use your key card for this, I believe. There's the other one. This little creature looks kind of creepy. See, this is like games or trivia, but we'll do that in a little bit. So we got this second piece, so now we can do this. Oops. Let's do it. The lab. Now we can go over here.
There. Now I can start putting this together.
Now this one's interesting. You can turn it that much. Okay. No, not there. Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. I think that goes there. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, maybe it needs to be turned a little this way. Oh, no, not that way. That way at all. Okay. It should be like that, right? You would think. Maybe not. Exactly that. Let's go this way. There we go. There we go. And then this goes over here, and then it's actually the easiest. Thing.
That's done.
Yay, we can cross that off our list. So let's cross that off. There we go. Order bubble wrap, paper tape with sticky labels. Okay. Oh wait, let's look at his table. I was gonna do that. So this is his desk. There should be, this was locked. Actually, I think we already looked through this. So we can't really explore anything else. We can do things that he would not want us to do. Like play with stuff like the thing in the back. So let's go do these. I think we should do this. Which one should we start with first? We want to use this key card. Beach Hill Museum, let's see. Welcome to Beach Hill Museum Maya Mystery Temple. With the help of a museum guide, you will learn about the Maya culture, maybe even discover that Entombed King Pakal. Use your temple key card to play the different games on each temple level. Once you've finished every activity for a level, your temple key card will unlock the entrance to the next level. Good luck. Be sure to place your temple card into the key slot to receive credits. Hold on, maybe we should save here. Hold on. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save under this. Actually, no. I'm gonna save under this. And I will name it Temple Games. There we go. Let's save it. Okay, just in case we run out, so we can just do it. Or we get some wrong. Let's just do it. Okay, let's do that again. So, activity instruction, bowl puzzle. The ancient Maya enjoyed board games just as we do today. When the games that they played was called bowl. This is, I think, the same as not Treasure in the Royal Tower, Curse of Blackmore Manor with Jane. Yeah, okay. So let's do it. Quiz. So we're gonna have to look around for these, but I think I know them. Call ruled over which city in present-day Mexico? It was Palenque. What is the name of Akal's mother? Zach Cook. I wrote it down. What is the name of the calendar used to compute the 260-day ceremonial year? The Zolkin. Spell like that. What is the name of the supreme god in Maya mythology? It's Zamna. What is the name of a modern Mayan language? Kush. Congratulations, you successfully completed the Temple Level 1 quiz. I've not done all the other activities, but we will do them. Okay. Here's this first one. Let's put this key card in. Oh, here we go. Try your hand at this ancient Maya war game. If you don't know what this is, you saw it in the last one. Or okay, let's play against a computer because I don't have a friend or anyone near me. Yes, so I'll be orange, and they will be blue. So the trick is to get all of them, all of the blue here, and just, you know.
Hi.
Yeah, okay.
Hi.
Roll. Shit. That was stupid of me.
Hi.
It's a luck thing. You know, you never know which kind of dice roll you're gonna get. I'll pass. I should know that. Don't get it. Okay, go. Give me one more. Shit. Oh well. He's gonna have to move forward. It's fine. Just give me a good roll. Oh no. I'm scared. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. No, I'm not. 3. 2. Give me 3. Damn. So far, not good. Shit. Okay. Give me 2. Oh, shit. That was so stupid of the computer. Okay, I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'll roll again. Oh, that was good. And then we're gonna do, we're gonna do another one. Oh, I'm doing good, okay. Three in a row, come on. Yes. Don't get two. Oh, fuck. I have to go around him. Yes. I got him. Ha 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 ha. And that's how the West was won. Just kidding, that's how the Maya... I don't know, what am I on? Okay, anyways. And then there's a third one around here. Let's see what this is. Okay, no. This one right here.
I should put in my temple key card.
No, shoot. Okay. We're supposed to know what these are. Road. Oh. No. You can either guess, like, process of elimination kind of thing. That's road. That's how I do it. I don't really want to go back, so... Okay, road. 19... Oh, this one looks like throne. Oh. I'm doing out of... Throne. Throne. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think we had to just do the first level right now. We're gonna go upstairs. And then we're gonna go talk to her. Oops, we're gonna go talk to, what's her face? Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Let's...
Come in.
Hello. Joanna, yeah.
Need something?
Have you seen Henrik? I found a piece of paper inside the Pakal display case. It had some glyphs on it and a print of a red hand. I'm hoping he can give me a translation.
Have you seen Henrik? I found a piece of paper inside the Pakal display case. It had some glyphs on it and a print of a red hand. I'm hoping he can give me a translation.
What am I, fish food? Henrik's not the only one around here who can read a glyph, you know.
Sorry, Joanna. I thought I was supposed to go to Henrik with all my glyph questions.
Sorry, Joanna. I thought I was supposed to go to Henrik with all my glyph questions.
The police showed me the note. It said, "The magician suffers yellow death," whatever that means. Apparently, the thief just couldn't come up with the glyphs for "the curator suffers flaming purple disgrace."
I'm curious about the red handprint the thief left. Does it have any significance in Maya culture?
I'm curious about the red handprint the thief left. Does it have any significance in Maya culture?
Afraid I can't help you there. What I want to know is what the hand was printed with. It's obviously not finger paint. Why don't you do a little analysis on it in the lab?
I haven't seen Henrik since the theft. Where do you think he could be?
I haven't seen Henrik since the theft. Where do you think he could be?
Who knows?
Okay. Let's go to the lab. And since he's not here, we can go to this thing. Do not operate without permission. The Spectre Analyzer. I think we can do it. Okay, on start. Press in. Please insert sample and press start. Yes, I would like to sample this. Thank you.
Okay, I've got a graph of the chemical used for the handprint. Now I've got to match it up with a known substance.
Okay. We're gonna try to match it. Compare. I feel like it's this one. No, it's not. It's that one. Match. HGS.
That's it!
Okay, exit. Now I gotta go back to Joanna.
That doesn't work.
I just need to close it, thanks. Turn that off. So act as if we didn't use it. Let's go back.
Need something?
Oh.
I've got work to do.
Go to it. Need something?
I've got work to do.
Go to it.
Oh, that didn't quite work, did it? Let's try that again. Oh, I think we have to look up here.
S stands for sulfur.
Okay. So it might be sulfur. I think now we can talk to her, I hope. I think that's what we needed to do to look at the periodic table. Let's see.
Need
Hello?
something?
I've got work to
No.
do.
Semper ubi sabubi.
Okay. Was I supposed to leave it in there? Try that again. Oh yeah, I gotta turn on. Okay, let's try it again. So let's compare.
That's it!
Yes, chemical compound. Okay, I already did this part, but I don't know if I'm supposed to leave it there or not.
I should take the handprint with me.
Yeah, okay, so I can't really avoid that. Turn off. Let's look at this.
According to this chart, Hg stands for
There.
mercury. So the handprint was made from mercury and sulfur.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I think we can finally talk to Joanne.
Need something?
Yes, okay. I did the chemical analysis. You suggested that red handprint was printed with the compound containing mercury and sulfur. Does that mean anything to you?
I did the chemical analysis you suggested. That red hand was printed with a compound containing mercury and sulfur. Does that mean anything to you?
Sure, cinnabar. The Maya would rub it into their most important carvings to add definition to the artist's lines.
Where would a person get a supply of cinnabar?
Where would a person get a supply of cinnabar?
We use cinnabar here at the museum the same way the Maya did, to keep things as authentic as possible. Henrik orders those kinds of supplies, but we've been out of stock for quite a while. The last I heard, there was some kind of holdup with the distributor.
Okay, I've got work to do.
I've got work to do.
Bye!
Bye! Go away. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's go back over to the lab. Let's call somebody. Let's see. Keep it real restorations. Mercury sulfide 555 6766. 5. Oops, my bad. Wait, let me do that again.
You have voice.
I'll check in a minute. 5. Oh shit, what was it? This one. 6766.
You have
1, 2, 3. 6766.
Keep it real. Max speaking.
Hi, do you sell a compound of mercury and sulfur?
Hi, do you sell a compound of mercury and sulfur?
Mercuric sulfide? Oh, we sure do.
Sounds like
How
a
much
breed.
do you need? First things first. What account's this for?
Well, account number is BH008P, but I'm not sure if we need any. Oh, actually I didn't call to place an order. I just need some information on Beach Hill's ordering. No, I think this one is better.
Well, the account number is BH008P, but I'm not sure if we need any.
Well, hello there, Beach Hill. Hey, you're not Sunny June. Whatever happened to that guy? I suppose you caught a ride on a flying saucer, huh? What a riot. I'm sorry. Anyway, you don't need to reorder, do you? Unless you ate last week's shipment for breakfast, that is.
You're sure it was last week?
You're sure it was last week?
Oh, that's what it says here.
Do you know who placed that order?
Do you know who placed that order?
Well, the initials on the order are JR.
Was the parking package shipped to the museum?
Was the package shipped to the museum?
Oh? Oops, I guess we didn't ship it at all. It looks like the package was picked up here at the warehouse.
So there hasn't been a holdup at the distributor or anything like that?
So there hasn't been a holdup at the distributor or anything like that?
Hold up. Oh, I don't know where you heard that. We've got enough mercuric sulfide in-house to sink a ship.
Can you remember anything about the person who picked up the package?
Can you remember anything about the person who picked up the package?
I sure can't. Guess I must have been at lunch or something.
Well, thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
Sure thing. I hope there wasn't any problem with the stuff, was there? We only used a top-grade mercuric sulfide.
Judging by impression it left, I'd have to agree the quality was fine.
Judging by the impression it left, I'd have to agree that the quality was fine.
Well, you sound a little green in the chemicals department, if you don't mind my saying so. I hope you know that mercuric sulfide is highly toxic. Makes you crazy.
Toxic?
Toxic?
Oh, looks like I've got another call coming in here. You give us a call in about 4 months or so when you start to run out, okie doke? And don't forget to keep it real.
Thank you. They said we have a voicemail?
You have voicemail.
Sarah.
Nancy, hi. It's Franklin Rose. I'm calling because it's just... This theft is very bad news for the museum. You can't imagine the limb we went out on to acquire that Pakal carving. It's been one of the museum's main attractions. I don't want to take you away from your internship, but if you can do a little investigating, well, I think I speak for the whole board when I say we'd be very grateful. Give me a call when you have a chance. And Nancy, thanks.
To replay messages, press 0.
Okay, I think we need to give him a call.
You have no voicemail.
955514441. Okay.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, hello. Do you have any news?
The thief left a message in glyphs. According to Joanna, the translation is magician suffers yellow death. What in the world could that mean?
The thief left a message in glyphs. According to Joanna, the translation is the magician suffers yellow death. What in the world could that mean?
Oh, Nancy, you zero in on a case like a heat-seeking missile, don't you? I feel so much better knowing you're going to follow up on every lead.
Thanks, Mr.
I'll
Rose.
help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mr. Rose.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, wait. Come back.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
Oh, is that the end?
Oops, false alarm. I'll call you later.
Not a problem, dear.
Okay. I guess that's not really what we needed. So we need to figure out who JR is. Let's leave the lab. Let's go check her.
Need something?
I've got work to do.
Bye.
Bye. I'm gonna go back to my place, which is the Colonial Hotel. Let's see what we got. Let's go Best in George. 1 5 2 3 1 2 3 4 4 6 8. Did we get it?
No peeking at my cards, George. Hello?
Hey, Beth, it's me, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy. How's life at the museum?
Everything was going great until someone broke into a display case and stole one of the museum's most valuable artifacts. A jade carving of King Pakal.
A theft? When? How? Who are your suspects? Do you have any clues?
Easy, ladies. Let's just say that so far, I have more questions than I do answers. But don't worry, I'm on the case.
There goes your low-key internship.
Honestly, Nancy, it never will cease to amaze me how one girl can cross paths with so much trouble.
I don't know what to make of Alejandro Del Rio, the art attaché to the Mexican consulate.
I don't know what to make of Alejandro Del Rio, the attaché to the Mexican consulate.
What's his connection to Beach Hill?
Right now, he's negotiating the monolith loan agreement between Mexico and the museum.
And what's your confusion? Something to do with dashing good looks, I hope.
Well, he is a little bit handsome, but he also seems very angry about all the Mexican antiquities his country has lost over the years.
How have they been lost?
They've been taken by explorers and archaeologists and smugglers. I guess the laws have only recently changed to protect Mexico's rights to its own antiquities.
Well, it sounds like he has a legitimate gripe.
Yes, but I got the feeling he would do just about anything to get an artifact returned to Mexico.
What do you mean, anything?
That's what I'm not sure of.
Well, let's hope he's just a big talker and not a bona fide vigilante.
Ever since the theft, I haven't been able to find Henrik anywhere.
Ever since the theft, I haven't been able to find Henrik anywhere.
That's odd. Has anyone else seen him?
If they have, they sure aren't telling me.
Nancy, do you think he's the thief?
I can't imagine that.
Maybe he's just an accomplice. Maybe he loosened security somehow to make the thief's job easier.
It's possible, but Henrik seems to care so much about his work. Why would he want to hurt the museum?
Maybe he cares a little too much.
She's right, Nancy. I'd give him the 3rd degree if I were you. Whenever he shows up again, that is.
Somehow, Joanna has gotten the museum to some financial hot water.
Somehow, Joanna has gotten the museum into some financial hot water.
How'd she do that?
Yeah, and how hot's the water?
It's all very vague. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. I mean, maybe she just overextended the budget a little in her effort to acquire the best artifacts for the museum, but...
Even if her intentions were good...
She may be feeling a little desperate to make some money back quickly.
Desperate enough to steal the Pakal carving, sell it on the black market, and collect the insurance on it too?
I know she loves the museum. Who knows what she'd do if she were afraid of losing her job?
She's a suspect. Definitely a suspect.
Detective Drew, request a hint, please.
Detective Drew, requesting hint, please.
That logograph numbering exhibit still needs reordering, doesn't it?
It's in the main exhibition hall.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later, ladies.
Bye. See ya.
Okay, I'll have to go back. Actually, before I do, I'm going to see Alejandro Del Rio. Let me see if he's there. Mexican consulate.
Hello, Nancy.
Why did Mexico choose to lend the monolith to Beach Hill and not just some other museum?
Why did Mexico choose to lend the monolith to Beach Hill and not some other museum?
Joanna Riggs outbid everyone. I had no idea a small museum like Beach Hill could afford such an expensive arrangement.
Do you know much about Maya glyphs?
Do you know much about Maya glyphs?
You've got me there. I know Spanish, English, Portuguese, several indigenous languages, including Quiche and Nahuatl, but I have yet to learn the language of glyphs.
Have you heard the Pakal carving was stolen from the museum?
Have you heard? The Pakal carving was stolen from the museum.
Well, I heard the alarms going off, but it wasn't until Henry called me that I heard the news.
You don't sound very concerned about all of this.
You don't sound very concerned about all of this.
I was running late. I just figured somebody tripped a wire and I kept going.
I need to alert the police so they can ask some questions. It's odd that I didn't see you. I'm just gonna
It's odd that I didn't see you.
I was there on business, Nancy, not for tea.
Don't you care about the disappearance of such a rare Maya artifact?
Don't you care about the disappearance of such a rare Maya artifact?
That artifact was lost to me as soon as it left Mexican soil. So my friend Pakal goes underground for a while until he is sold again. Suddenly, he turns up in Amsterdam or Hong Kong. Unless he is rightfully repatriated to Mexico, what's the difference?
Do you consider Henrik a conquistador along with Joanna Riggs and Sinclair?
Do you consider Henrik a conquistador? Along with
Conquistador, I
Joanna
can't pronounce
Riggs
it
and
right.
Sinclair?
Henrik is a student of my culture and my heritage. I'm not trying to buy and sell it. We don't agree on everything, especially not baseball, but I have nothing against him.
Do you know what cinnabar is?
Do you know what cinnabar is?
The red powder that the Maya used? Sure, I know it. They use it at Beach Hill too, do they not?
Cinnabar was used to make the red handprint that was left at the scene of the Pakal theft.
Cinnabar was used to make the red handprint that was left at the scene of the Pakal theft.
What is your point?
I think Joanna may have been less than truthful with me.
I think Joanna may have been less than truthful with me.
Have you called the police?
I don't want to jump to conclusions.
I don't want to jump to conclusions.
Of course. Sister Joanna couldn't possibly be a thief now, could she?
I should get back to the museum.
Yes, you should.
I should go back. Yes, get the hell out of here. In other words. Okay, let's go to the Beach Hill Museum. Let's see what's gonna go. I don't think anything right now. Let's see. Should I talk to Joanna? Let's see if she's there, actually. Oh. I don't want to snoop right now, but maybe we should wait until the next day. I don't know what to do. Let's go rest and let's wait until the next day. How about that? Let's go. I'm gonna rest. Alarm. I usually do 10 a.m. Santa's coming. 10 a.m. I don't know, is that how it goes? Does anyone see an elf? Okay. Let's go see Joanna. Oh, she's not there. Odd. Kinda odd. Sometimes it means I missed a spot or I'm gonna go around. I don't think there's anything really here though. Sometimes Nancy Drew games can be like this where people get missing because I'm not doing it in an order. Good order. Let's go to Taylor Sinclair's office then. How about that? Oops, I just shut myself out.
It's a fiasco, just as I feared. Oh, I'm sick about the whole thing.
Yes, your fears seem to have been quite visionary.
Yes, your fears seem to have been quite visionary.
I was in the museum when it happened.
Have you spoken to the police?
Have you spoken to the police?
I told them everything I know. I mean, I coughed up my brains right there on the table.
So do you think... Oh, sorry. So do you think this is linked to the thefts in Topeka and New Mexico?
So, do you think this is linked to the thefts in Topeka and New Mexico?
That awful red hand was left on Prudence Rutherford's jewelry box in Topeka, and on the display case in the museum in New Mexico. What's the chance they're not connected?
Do you know Prudence Rutherford's personally?
Do you know Prudence Rutherford personally?
Oh, we saw each other at functions now and then. Poor Prudence. She adored that necklace.
What's the name of the museum in New Mexico?
What's the name of the museum in New Mexico?
The Chaco Canyon Cultural Center. They had a beautiful collection up there, worth a bundle, too. I appraised some pieces for them a few years back.
Why do you think the thief is leaving this red handprint?
Why do you think the thief is leaving this red handprint?
To be a gruesome scoundrel?
The Pakal thief's glyph message translates to the musician suffers yellow death. What in the world do you think that means?
The Pakal thief's glyph message translates to the magician suffers yellow death. What in the world do you think that means?
You've got me there.
I'd better get going.
See you around.
Bye. Don't want to miss you. I don't. Okay, let's go back to Beach Hill. Let's see if we can find Joanna. Keep gonna see her. I don't think she's there. I don't want to test anything right now. I don't think it's right to test things out right now. Obviously, it probably doesn't look stupid. Let's see. Sometimes that happens. I'm gonna see if I can do this now, since I got everything. It's a numerical thing. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure this out. This one was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. That one looks right. That one looks right. This one looks like it's there. This one.
Looks right.
Okay. So I did that.
That looks right.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Nancy. So now we can cross that off our list. Right now. All done with everything. Great.
I need a pen.
I'm done with that. Thank you, Henrik. Or Joanna. Okay, but where is everybody? Okay. I might have to wait until the next day, huh? I I have nothing to say to people, but I will see Alejandro again. Let me check him real quick. And then we'll go to Bess and George.
Buenos dias.
Have you heard the police received an anonymous tip and they're considering Joanna a prime suspect in the Pakal theft? They've taken her in for questioning.
Have you heard? The police received an anonymous tip and they're considering Joanna a prime suspect in the Pakal theft. They've taken her in for questioning.
I called in that tip. She lied about the Cinnabar, and you may not know this, but she has jeopardized the museum's finances with all of her wheeling and dealing. Why should she not be questioned?
How did she jeopardize museum finances?
How did she jeopardize museum finances?
I am not at liberty to say.
I should get back to the museum.
I should get back to the museum.
Yes, you should.
I'm gonna double check it.
Buenos dias.
Okay, that is all.
I should get back to the museum.
Yes, you should.
Thanks, I know. Okay, let's go back. I'm gonna go to my area. I'm trying to get all the unlock like things I need to. Sometimes if you have to track back and know what you're doing in order to do forward and fix all the, you know, like the people not being there. You gotta do is go back, track, and do certain things. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're talking to all the suspects, stuff like that.
Hello?
It's me again.
Nancy Drew, you will never guess who the cat just dragged in.
Who?
Frank and Joe Hardy.
You're kidding. I haven't talked to those two in months.
Let me tell you, they're as cute as ever. George and I were just telling them about your latest case, and judging by the way they're hovering around me at the moment, I think they want to say hello.
Sure, put them on.
Hi, Nancy, it's Frank.
Frank Hardy, what in the world are you doing in River Heights?
Well, Joe and I just finished up a case out west, and we're taking a few days to drive back to Bayport. So we stopped in River Heights to say hello to our favorite girls.
Well, that's awfully sweet of you.
We should have known you'd be out there chasing trouble.
Joe, is that you?
The one and only. How's it going, Nancy?
Oh, just knee-deep in another case. You know the feeling.
Do we ever? There's one around every corner, isn't there?
You can say that again.
There's one around every corner, isn't there?
All right, Joe. Cheeky as ever, I see.
It's the secret of my irresistible charm.
Oh, brother. Listen, Nancy, we're taking off again tomorrow, but if you want to talk shop about this case, why don't you give us a call on the car phone? The number is 973-555-3393.
Okay. Sounds great. I'll do that.
Go get him, Nancy.
Good luck.
Okay, let's call them. I guess 197. I just called them and now I'm just calling them again. 3393. Watch him pick up.
This is Joe.
Hey, Joe. It's Nancy.
Hey, Nancy. Any leads?
As usual, I've waded into a swamp of suspicious activity.
Oh, yeah? What's up?
Since the thief, Henrik, is nowhere to be found, but he left me this note asking me to try out all the activities in the temple exhibit.
Since the theft, Henrik is nowhere to be found, but he left me this note asking me to try out all of the activities in the temple exhibit.
Why would he ask you to do that at a time like this?
Well, supposedly, he just wants to make sure all of the activities can be successfully completed, so the temple exhibit is ready to open to the public.
So it's sort of like he's assigned you to do some fact-checking.
Yeah, sort of.
It could be a trap.
Or maybe he's trying to lead you to some clues about the Pakal carving. Better check it out.
Isn't that temple exhibit full of cool activities for kids? I bet it'll be a blast. As long as you don't get strung up by your toes.
Joe, does she need that? Does she?
This investigation is stalling. Any thoughts on how to get it back in gear?
This investigation is stalling.
It is.
Any thoughts on how to get it back in gear?
I'm fresh out of ideas.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Talk to you later, fellas.
Later, Nancy.
Bye.
So there's nothing. I don't know. We'll just check around again. Let's go to Beach Hill Museum. So this is a display case key. Wow, how come I didn't know that? Ham radio. We need to take a bowl for something. Okay. I think we need to know Morse code, but I don't know what. check it out. Might be in connection to this. Somehow. See, it's not working. It's a ham radio, but it's not connected, right? I don't know.
I shouldn't be messing around with this without permission.
Oh, okay. I need permission there. But this looks like a light bulb for it, since it was in the other ham radio. Okay, well. What about this thing, even jig? I don't think I use that at all. These are all done. So I'm good. I don't have anyone to call. Seems like I almost broke the game. It's locked. There's another it's locked over here, right?
It's locked.
Exactly. I don't know, but it opens every display case, okay.
Why do I want to lug these heavy things around? Why do I want to lug these heavy things around?
Okay, we'll have to figure something out in the next video, I guess. Stay tuned for part 2. And don't forget to like, subscribe.